absolutely loved the film. And he, Kayo, he was just all praises for you. Just all
I have not
praises.
told me this.
Eh?
You've not told me this.
Because I just met you.
Acha.
I will tell you, I will call you and tell you.
1964 में बनी फिल्म कश्मीर की कली में एक गाना था which said इशारों इशारों में दिल लेने वाले बता ये हुनर तूने सीखा कहाँ से. And the emotion and the essence of that one line has magically been brought to life 57 years later in a short film. It's called Ankahi, which is part of Ajeeb Dastans, an anthology of 4 short films that releases on Netflix on the 16th of April. Shefali Shah, Manav Kaul, Kailash Irani, कुछ ना बोल पाना और फिर भी बहुत कुछ कह जाना. Isn't that the most disturbingly or troublingly beautiful thing about life?
Shefali. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. And first and foremost, Manish, thank you for introducing or starting this interview with such a beautiful thought. I mean, it's really lovely. And for me, lesser said is better. I belong to the old world love story where you write letters and you don't say anything, but it's just understood. And then you do guesswork and you're just floating on an edge which you don't know which side it's going. So I totally love it. It's not saying is my comfort zone. I feel very happy when I don't have to say much. I really do. So it's like a dream come true.
Manav?
Same जो शेफाली ने कहा है, absolutely, because इशारों इशारों में दिल लेने वाले बता ये हुनर तूने सीखा कहाँ है. Absolutely right. This is the film.
Wow.
No.
Go on. Sorry.
No.
Go on.
Enough for me. Trust me, I'm happy as in. Quiet. इशारों में समझ जाना बस.
This one's for the actors. अनकही देखते वक्त न जाने कितनी बार मेरे दिल से आह भी निकली और वाह. मतलब there were such magical moments. Tell me about the aha moments that happened between the two of you and Kailash.
First and foremost, the script is very beautiful. The story is very beautiful. And this man knew really what he was doing. Okay. And every time we were together, because truly, I was actually living that love story. I was Natasha. I was madly in love with Kabir. And I was just actually living that love story. I wasn't Shefali at all. So every time we were together, I remember the first scene we did together. It's the restaurant scene, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
And we were sitting and we started talking. I mean, that was a scene where we had to talk. So talk, matlab, communicate. And I remember there was pin drop silence on set. And no one found the need to ask or say, ye log kya bol rahe the? I mean, like Kayo, Manav, me, our Kayo's associate, everyone knew the script. But there were so many people who didn't know exactly dialogues, kya bol rahe ye log? Particularly at that pace. But it was just so, I mean, actually, Kayo can answer that better.
No, I remember when Kayo said cut after the first scene and everyone went, what happened? What were they doing?
Yeah, what happened? It was just like, what happened? Whatever happened was something else.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, until that point, it was very nerve-wracking because you are in your head thinking that what have you gone and done? You're making a film without words. Have you lost your mind? It's your first film. Make one successful film, then it's okay. Whatever. What are you up to? And I swear to God, Archit, my associate director, sitting next to me, and they performed it in the first take. And I looked at myself, I think we're okay. And it was just that relief of what was going on.
Kailash, you're my fellow ex-KCI, so you're probably the first proper filmmaker from our college. So congratulations on that. How did you stumble upon this very unique story? And talk me through the whole process of that first conversation of pitching it to the principal of Student of the Year and the Dharma boss, Mr. Karan Johar, who's made so many careers. Tell me about that conversation.
Okay. No, the idea, all I had was the idea. All I had was a story about someone who's in a marriage, who can communicate with that person, can talk to that person but can't communicate, and she finds someone who she can't talk to in with words but communicates beautifully. And that's what I took to Karan. That's what he said yes immediately. He said, you better write a good screenplay. And I said that won't be possible, so I'll get two writers. And we got two writers who wrote it. And yeah, and honestly, when I went to Manav and Shefali to narrate it, half of the narration I packed through because we didn't even have the screenplay. So I just made up whatever some story was doing. I had the first scene and the last scene, and yeah.
सुपर। मानव भाई, पिछली बार अगर किसी एक्टर ने बिना कुछ बोले ये कमाल किया हो तो शायद वो थे चार्ली चैपलिन साहब। इस रोल के लिए कोई रेफरेंस पॉइंट था आपके जहन में, आपके मन में?
वो
जो
मानव, that's a
नहीं कोई,
yeah, that's huge.
नहीं रेफरेंस पॉइंट नहीं था, बट एक्चुअली अगर साइन लैंग्वेज को हटा दें, इफ वी से दैट यू नो साइन लैंग्वेज नहीं है, साइन लैंग्वेज के बिना भी ये फिल्म बहुत सुंदर तरीके से ट्रैवल करती है from the beginning to the end. So what actually Kayo narrated the first day was the first and the last scene, and in between the glimpses of, you know, this is what's going to happen. And I thought that beautiful. The first and the last was beautiful. In between, whatever he had in his mind was beautiful. So I thought that iske baad jab mera as an actor challenge tha was sign language, which was at the first day was like, ऐसा लगता नहीं ये तो कभी नहीं कर पाऊंगा, I can't achieve this. But thank God we have very good teacher Sitaram, and बड़े patient थे, बड़े धीरे उन्होंने games खिला के मुझे थोड़ा सा समझाया.
And he was very excited. He was
very excited, and he was actually very happy that oh yes ऐसा होना चाहिए फिल्म में, ये होना चाहिए. And he has given so many options that if you can't do this, you can do this. If you can't do this, you can do this. So eventually हमको ऐसा लगा कि नहीं यार था ये achievable है. And then we did some rehearsals together, and I think the confidence started getting like thoda. And the first take where I thought that everyone is together on the same page, so I was happy.
Nice. Shefali, there is this long confrontation scene between Natasha and her husband, and one of those shots is a 1 minute 10 seconds long. Many time together, it's 1 minute 10 seconds long. It's a very long one shot where the Steadicam moves from the drawing room to the dining area to the kitchen and back. Are these scenes difficult to do? Are they easier? Does it help that you've done theatre in the past?
Well, I think it's probably most difficult to do for Sid, our DOP, who's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I've done theatre. I've started with theatre. So it's great to do sequences like this. It's great fun to do these sequences in a flow, because it just goes, you know, instead of a break, it's an undiluted, extended emotion. So I totally love scenes like this. And we did a lot of this in DC. A lot of it. Like, you know, everything was handled. Yeah. And we would do like, I think we did a scene which was around 18 pages in one go. So yeah, but I totally love it. And Sid, our DOP, Siddharth, he's fantastic.
Yeah. In fact, I tell you, it's longer than 1 minute 20, because we shot it 4 times from 4 different angles, but the whole thing in one go. So we cut it on the edit, but it's actually longer. And that's credit to and Kota that they held the scene together. And it's not Steadicam, it's all handheld. So Siddharth Vasani, our DOP, was just fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic.
It was just fantastic.
Super.
He came and told me that whenever Tota and Shefali together, I want to be handheld, because I want it to be raw and feeling unfriendly. And then with Manav and Shefali will always be smooth. So that's kind of his language that he brought to the film.
Super. Manav, Kabir ki ek line hai where he says, or other emotes, okay, lips can always lie, but the eyes always say the truth. मानव भाई, क्या ये बात आपके डायरेक्टर पर लागू होती है? कई बार सीधा फीडबैक देता है या रिएक्शन देता है, या फिर उसकी आंखों में दिख जाता है कि हाँ ठीक, ओके था, कि अच्छा था, बुरा था, कैसा था?
He was like a kid. कि मतलब he was, मतलब हम जब शूट कर रहे थे तो शेफाली, मैं, कायो, हम लोग ऑलमोस्ट एक्साइटेड होते थे ईच एंड एवरी सीन. ओह, लेट्स डू दिस, लेट्स डू दैट. सो द एंटायर एनर्जी ऑफ द सीन, एक्सेप्ट द लास्ट सीन, all the scenes, we were always like thrilled, jumpy, एक बच्चे की तरह की जो कैंडी शॉप में है और लेट्स डू दिस, लेट्स डू दैट. तो मेरे ख्याल से हम तीनों बड़े सेम पेज पे थे उस मामले में. एंड आल्सो सिड एंड तो आई थिंक एंड मुझे लगता है कबीर इज वेरी क्लोज टू कायो, सो इट्स नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू यू नो. देखो देखो देखो, चश्मा देखो इनका, वैसा ही है.
Only Chashma is the same. That's it.
Correct. Kazi, I have never been on a film set or a Dharma set in my life, but we've all seen images of how Karan Johar, much like the great Mr. Yash Chopra, used to like enacting scenes for his actor. Now, you're a new age director and a pretty good actor yourself as well. What was your approach like with these Dhurandhar actors? Did you learn sign language as well? कि आप scene करके दिखाते थे, or do you just say कि ये है कर लो आप?
I did learn sign language. I did not learn it to the extent that they learned it, but I have wanted to just have my basics in place. I don't. When you have actors like this on set, you don't need to tell them how to do it. You just. In fact, I remember we never did a rehearsal before a take because we just felt that take one always had some level of magic. So we never did a rehearsal. We just knew basically मेरे को यहाँ तक पहुँचना है, यहाँ ये करना है, and they just did it. And then sometimes if need be, I'd go and say one thing here, one thing there, but more often than not, I wouldn't really need to say anything. In fact, I one day said, listen, do something wrong because I need to look like I'm directing. The behind the scenes camera was there. And I was like, y'all do, so I'll come and I'll like give y'all some attention. So वो जाएगा, में जाएगा.
Correct. एक सीन है जहाँ पर मानव भाई किताबों और फिल्मों की कंपैरिजन कर रहे हैं. That scene is magic. This one's for Manav and Shefali. ये बताइए आप दोनों की जिंदगी की किताब में कौन सा पन्ना चल रहा है इसमें, तो साउंड ट्रैक क्या है?
Manav, you answer this.
Thank God I was not asked this question.
I think मेरी जिंदगी की किताब में वो वाला पन्ना चल रहा है जिसमें ज्यादा सब चीज स्मूथ चल रही है अभी. कुछ ड्रामेटिक नहीं है, कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है कि देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ ट्विस्ट्स एंड टर्न्स. इट्स ऑल स्मूथ एंड एक्साइटिंग, नॉट बोरिंग एट ऑल. और साउंड ट्रैक है ये रातें, ये मौसम, नदी का किनारा, ये चंचल हवा.
मामला एकदम रूमानी हो रहा है. शिवाली?
Professionally, very rich. Personally, we've had a spate of not such great health in the family, which is going on now. And yeah, it's a strange space. It's just a strange space because, I mean, I'm there as well as I'm here, obviously. And I don't know if I can give my 100% in either of the things. But, you know, this is simpler because we can sit and chat and this takes away my mind from other stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Let me distract you further. You know, I interviewed Pooja Bhatt last month for Netflix's Bombay Begums, and in response to one of the questions, she said, in Hollywood, they say, never share a scene with a child or an animal because they tend to steal the scene away. They run away with the scene. And Natasha has this conversation with her daughter, Samaira, where she's dropping truth bombs. What's the dynamic like of working with child actors, Shefali?
They lead you. They lead you. And which is great. Because they have something, probably the inexperience, which is very beautiful. Yeah. It's like starting all over again. So yeah, it's they lead the scene and you just have to follow, and which is great.
मानव भाई, ये फिल्म देखते वक्त मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गया कि यार मुझे ये कैरेक्टर ज्यादा पसंद है या फिर सुलू का अशोक. ये जो आदमी है इसका मेंटल मेकअप क्या है? मतलब उसका is he sad? Has he had a troubled life so far? What is his mental makeup? I've been struggling with this question in my mind. ये क्या आदमी है यार ये?
I think मेरे ख्याल से तो ये कबीर जो है बड़ा खुश आदमी है and very very happy, very calm. और वो जो होता है ना कि जो जिसको सारी चीजें बेसिक उसकी लाइफ की पता है कि this is how I want to live my life, this is everything is set. But जब नताशा आती है जीवन में एक रोमांस जब पैदा होता है तो मेरे को हमेशा लगता है कि प्रेम तो एक उम्र के बाद ही समझ में आता है. एंड आई थिंक कबीर उस उम्र में था और उसको पहली बार वो जो द फर्स्ट सीन इटसेल्फ, जब उसको नताशा मिलती है, दे स्टार्टेड लाफिंग टुगेदर, दैट्स वेयर आई थिंक वो जो कबीर को एक बात समझ में आती है कि दिस इज व्हाट वाज मिसिंग, द लाफ्टर टुगेदर विद समवन शेयरिंग अ लाफ. सो वहां से पूरा गेम बदल जाता है. एंड आई थिंक मैंने सिर्फ शेफाली की आइज को फॉलो किया, सो एवरीथिंग वाज करेक्ट आफ्टर दैट.
क्या बात. You know, Shefali, my mother is going to be very happy today when I tell her कि मैंने हसरत की सावी का इंटरव्यू किया, because she remembers you as Savi from what 25 years ago. It's been what 25 years, as I said. Talk me through the journey for you as an actor in the last 25 years, because that is one memory that I'll never forget. I used to watch that show with my mother. I remember on ZTV.
I was lucky to be a part of television when the script and content was important and it was respected. Later on, I couldn't do TV because content keeps changing. I mean, in terms of a serial, whatever it's written, whatever character has been told to you can die tomorrow, or the scenes, it will be a different storyline because somebody in an office is deciding the TRPs, etc., etc.
Yeah.
I started with theater, and which was great. I made choices very early in my career, which probably weren't the right choices according to the norm of the industry. I played a mother to somebody who was much older than me. And even when I did Hasrate, I was around 20, and I played a woman of 35, 40, 35-ish, whatever. So those were choices I made. And I had to deal with a lot of stuff because of that. Because, once you become a mother, and particularly with Waqt, where I played Akshay's mom, then they don't, and until recently, there were just these boxes, there is a hero, there is a heroine, there is a villain, there is a heroine's friend, there is a mother, it was ridiculous. But now that's all changed because every character is very important and the storytelling is about every character, varied characters. So yes, I went through that whole phase where I was getting offered work, but it was the same stuff and I really didn't want to do it. And I just said no. So there was a long chunk where I just used to stay at home, and it used to bother me. It really used to bother me. But then I reached, as years went by, I reached a certain sense of understanding that the kind of work I want to do isn't going to come every day. So it might be once a year, it might be once in 2 years, but it's worth the wait because I love it too much to go to work every day just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
And then Delhi Crime happened.
Wow.
Which,
and the Emmy award happened.
And the Emmy and Juice and Once Again and Ankahi, and it's really changed stuff for me. Touch wood.
Super, super. Can I say one of the things that Kabir says or emotes is it's always the little things that matter, not the big promises. Tell me about the little things that matter when you're helming your first big project as director, and that too for Dharma and Netflix. And who's had the biggest influence on you as a director?
I completely agree with that line. And as a director, I feel that it's so important to value the smallest of small technicians and the smallest of people who may bring something to the film. And I do value that. Sometimes I feel, even in the post department, you have to value every sound engineer who brings so much to your film that he will never get credit for, because the audience may sometimes never notice that they felt something because of a particular sound. And I really feel that respect for that so that's the smallest of things, even though I feel it's actually a very large thing. I try my level best to give every department that respect, because it brings a film together. I have grown up. I wanted to be in the film industry only because of one man's films, and that's Steven Spielberg, and that's why I wanted to be a director. I have been mentored by three very special people. One is Karan Johar, the other is Shakun Batra, and the third is Ram Madhwani. And they have, till today, I'm very close to all three of them, and they're always my mentors. So I'm very lucky to have that along the way.
So may there be many more such films coming from you. Shefali, what's the director at home likely to say when he watches Ankahi?
What is
Is
he
there open
likely to
feedback?
say?
What does he say generally when he sees over?
He
Yeah.
loved the film. He absolutely loved the film. And Kayo, he was just all praises for you. Just all
I have not
praises.
told me this.
Eh?
You've not told me this.
Because I just met you.
Acha.
I will tell you, I will call you and tell you.
Okay.
And he totally loved Manav. He just thought both of us, Natasha and Kabir, were, and the whole story, it was so magical. And yeah, okay, there's something else he said, but I'll avoid it.
I think the Academy Awards need to have a category for short films on OTT because ये film को तो भेजना बनता है मेरे हिसाब से.
So sweet.
Oh God.
I think Ankahi is like the last lap of a 100x4 meter sprint relay where the anthology crosses the finish line in grand style. So, भाई 16 अप्रैल को आ रही है, एकदम दिलखुश फिल्म है. ये देखो, मजा आएगा. It's out on Netflix on the 16th of April. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Manish.
Thank you so much.